Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Blake Corum now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Stafford now on first down. One left side, taken in by Adams. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
Kate, it's really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game, and he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grip, and Tyler's got a lot of it.
Give him 24 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shuck now from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Motioning him from the slot right. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So 1st down from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Olave on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shuck working from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Slot man motioned over. To throw again here, it's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So second down coming up.
Now second and
Fairly
10.
safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing, Chuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. To the air on third and long. Caught inbounds downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here for Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so it'll be second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The final throw before the break. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck to throw. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Rush coming for Shuck. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's gonna bring them to third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the second half.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On him quick, and they bring it down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stanford. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the...
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Going left side, Williams with it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Keep Werner on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll throw it. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash.
A 38-yard attempt.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Looking to throw it. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation. I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.